Ishan is saying, hi sir, I'm planning to buy Bell TPO indicators. Till now, I am trading only stocks with supply demand concepts like FTR, Quasimodo, flag limit. I have this is first time it's happening that you are mentioning a name and I have no idea what this is. Or maybe this is a name for something that I know, but I don't know that there is another name to it. He says, I'm planning to combine supply, demand, and market profile, volume profile, order flow. Regarding this, I have confusion. Well, yeah, because understand. I'll tell you a little bit of mathematics. Let us do that. Okay. Uh, let's say you have method one, you have method two, all right? The success ratio or the probability of success on this is say 80%, all right? And for this is say 70%, all right? So if you apply method 1, you are winning 8 times out of 10. If you are applying method 2, you are winning 7 times out of 10. Right? But when you combine these two, you are adding it. Alright? But the probabilities multiply. So now, if you do this multiplication, what you get is 0.56. 8 7 are 56. So what this means is that you are roughly winning 5 to 6 times out of 10. So using a method alone with good probability of success is fine. But when you combine two, then the total probability of success drops. All right, please understand that is a very very misunderstood concept in statistics. So now you know. So if you are combining all these methods, all these names I have hearing for Quasimodo, I have never heard about it. All right, if it is working for you, continue with that. All right, if it is say not working for you, if you are finding it lacking and you are hoping to fill the holes with some other method, you might not be doing justice to either method, and the combined method might give you more problems than solutions. All right, so my suggestion is that it's difficult. That is what happened with me, because I was very very involved in Elliott wave. Like I was completely inside Elliott wave, right? When I came across these concepts, I came across VSA long before I came across market profile. uh, just like around the time I was getting good at Elliott wave, I was also looking at VSA. Then I gave up on VSA, I just focused on Elliott wave. Then I came across market profile. Then I went deep down into market profile. Then I realized that okay, we cannot ride all the boats at one point in time. So I then decided to pursue market profile and give up on Elliott wave completely. So that unlearning process took a lot of time to you know throw out everything related to Elliott wave out of my brain was very difficult task. And then what happens? Then I realized that okay, it's not just one method that is going to give you all the solutions, but there are parts to the trading equation. Okay, so one part is the logic part. So that is where I look at option theory, Wyckoff. Wyckoff is not a trading method for me, so I'm not bothered about marking the phases and all. It gives me some logical foundation to how I look at markets. I look at option theory, I look at the innovation adoption curve, I look at the 4 steps of market development by Peter Strahl, all these things. So this formed the logic part. Then came the context, where I found that market profile helps me the most. Then came the timing part. And in timing, I was earlier using order flow. Then I said, why not try VSA? And then VSA proved to be very, very useful in terms of timing uh, when combined with market profile. All right. So VSA, market profile, separate methods, but they are solving separate problems for me. Please understand. What happens, where the confusion and problem arises is when you're using two methods that are addressing the same problem. So if I'm using VSA for context, market profile for context, Elliott wave for context, and some other concept for context, I am getting 4 different contexts. And if all 4 are telling me one thing, that is the most dangerous thing, because then I will be extremely sure, extremely confident that yes, this is exactly what is happening in the markets, and I have failed more often than not on such confirmations, because it creates bias and it's never a good thing. No matter what your view on the market is, no matter how correct the market is proving you, You always have to be skeptical. But if you using multiple things for one thing, you will get that bias, you will get that confirmation, which is deadly, right? And then you will not listen to anyone. You will not listen to even markets when it tries to tell you that boss, you're doing something wrong. No, you will not listen, because you have a bias now. Make sense? Don't confuse this with directional bias. It's a mechanical concept. This is a psychological concept. So no matter how many tools you write down here, how many tools you have pursued, you have worked hard on, either use them if they are working for you. I don't want to disturb anything that is working. Don't fix something that is not broken. If it is giving you trouble, if you're not able to achieve what you want to, okay, just don't think that market profile VSA some fancy thing is going to solve all your problems. No. If you have deeper rooted problems with all your methods, they will carry forward to market profile also. Okay, so if you want to pursue this, do it independently, because when you are combining two methods for the same purpose, the probabilities multiply, and the moment they multiply, you are done. All right, you won't realize why great two or three greatest tools of uh, technical analysis are not giving you any success, because you are mixing the two for the same objective. Please, I don't know how easy you find it, how difficult you find it, but this is a very very important point, right? If you are mixing two methods, two tools, two solutions for the same objective or the same problem, then that will give you confirmation bias. That it's not a confirmation bias, that will give you a lot of confirmation, which will create a bias in your mind, and not a good thing, right? So